Assalamu alaikum dear all. Today in this lecture we are going to learn biography of Philip Larkin. He was one of post-war England's most famous poets and was commonly referred to as England's other poet laureate until his death in 1985. Indeed, when the position of laureate became vacant in 1984, many poets and critics favored Larkin's appointment, but Larkin preferred to avoid limelight. He was the great poet of post-war and was also known as the poet of new generation. Let us discuss some important points relating to his life. Philip Larkin's full name was Philip Arthur Larkin. He was born on 9th August 1922 at Radford, Coventry, Warwickshire, England. He was a British by nationality. He died on 2nd December 1985 at Hull, Humberside, England, and his grave is in Cottingham Municipal Cemetery. He was an alma mater from St. John's College, Oxford. He got his BA degree from there. He was a poet, librarian, novelist and jazz critic by profession. He was an employer at University of Hull as a librarian, and his notable works are Whitsun, Weddings and High Windows. His parents' name was Sidney Larkin, and it was the name of his father, and his mother's name was Eva Emily de Larkin. Philip Larkin attended the city's King Henry VIII School between 1930 and 1940 and made regular contributions to the school magazine, The Coventryman, which between 1939 and 1940 he also helped to edit it. This was the time when he started writing poetry, and after leaving King Henry VIII School, he went to St. John's College, Oxford, from where he got his BA degree. He graduated in 1943 with first class honors in English, and then at that time he wanted to join army to go into war, but he was rejected because of his weak eyesight. At St. John's College, Oxford, his closest friends were Kingsley Amis and Bruce Montgomery. This is an interesting thing that the first of his poems to be published in a national weekly was Ultimatum. With the second volume of poetry, Less Deceived, in 1955, Larkin became the prominent poet of his generation and a leading voice of what came to be called the movement, a group of young English writers who rejected the prevailing fashion for neo-romantic writing in the style of Yeats and Dylan Thomas. Like Hardy, Larkin focused on intense personal emotion but strictly avoided sentimentality or self-pity. His job as a librarian. In 1949, Larkin completed his studies, becoming an associate of the Library Association. Thereafter, in June 1950, he was appointed sub-librarian at the Queen's University of Belfast. Taking up the post in September 1950, he once again applied himself to writing poetry. In 1955, Philip Larkin returned to England and took up the position of the librarian at the University of Hull on 21st March 1955. He spent most of his time at the library, using his office as his study, where he did both his official works and private writings. In fact, after graduating, Larkin lived with his parents for a while before being appointed librarian at Wellington, Shropshire, in November of 1943. Here he studied the study to qualify as professional librarian but continued to write and publish. In 1945, 10 of his poems, which later that year would be included in the North Ship. This is his first collection of poems, very much famous. The North Ship appeared in Poetry from Oxford in wartime. And very much notable work other, that is novels. Two novels, Jill and A Girl in Winter, were published in 1946 and 1947 respectively. In 1946, Larkin became assistant librarian at the University College of Leicester. He completed his professional studies and became an associate of Library Association in 1949. In October 1950, he became sub-librarian at Queen's University, Belfast. It was in Belfast that he applied fresh vigor to his poetry activities, and in 1951 had a small collection, XX Poems, privately printed in an edition of 100 copies. Also, in 1954, the Fantasy Press published a pamphlet containing 5 of his poems. The Marvel Press, based in Hessel near Hull, published Toads and Poetry of Departures in Listen. It would be the Marvel Press that published his next collection, Less Deceived. That is very much important collection of his poems, The Less Deceived. And along with his works, Larkin took up the position of librarian at the University of Hull on March 21st, 1955, and it was in October of that year that The Less Deceived was published. It was this collection that would be the foundation of his reputation as one of the foremost figures in 20th century poetry. It was not until 1964 that his next collection, Whitsun Weddings, was published. Again, the collection was well received and widely acclaimed, and the following year Larkin was awarded the Queen's Gold Medal for Poetry. Let us discuss some major works of Philip Larkin. On the screen you can see that there is a collection of his poetry books on left side, and on right side the collection of his prose books, especially the novels The Girl in Winter and Jill. The collection of poetry The North Ship, The Less Deceived, and the Whitsun Weddings is very much important. In fact, it was during the years 1961 to 1971 that Larkin contributed monthly reviews of jazz recordings for Daily Telegraph, and these reviews were brought together and published in 1970 under the title All What Jazz, a record diary that he wrote in 1961 to 1968. He also edited the Oxford Book of 20th Century English Verse, which was published in 1973. His last collection, High Windows, that was published in 1974 and confirmed him as one of the finest poets in English literary history, and a collection of his essays and reviews was published in November 1983 as Require Writings Miscellaneous Pieces 1955 to 1982, and won the William Henry Smith Literary Award for 1984. Let us discuss the awards that won by Philip Larkin. Larkin received many awards in recognition of his writing, especially in his later years. In 1975, he was awarded the CBE, and in 1976 was given the German Shakespeare Prize. He chaired the Booker Prize panel in 1977, was made companion of Literature in 1978 and served on the literature panel of the arts between 1980 and 1982. He was made an honorary fellow of the Library Association in 1980. In 1982, the University of Hull made him a professor and he was awarded the Queen's Gold Medal for Poetry. Please note that in 1984 he received an honorary degree of doctorate in literature from Oxford University and was elected to the board of the British Library. In December 1984, he was offered the chance to succeed Sir John Bethman as poet laureate but declined, being unwilling to accept the high public profile and associated media attention of the position. He did not want to come in limelight. So he refused to become the poet laureate, but he was called another poet laureate of England by the public. Let us discuss a little bit about the illness and death of Philip Larkin. In mid 1985, Larkin was admitted to hospital with an illness in his throat, and on June 11, an operation was carried out to remove his esophagus. His health was deteriorating, and when he was awarded the much prized Order of the Companion of Honor, he was unable, because of his ill health, to attend the function, which was due to take place at Buckingham Palace. So, due to this illness, Philip Larkin died of cancer on Monday, December 2, 1985, and at that time he was 63 years old. So this was all about England's post-war very much famous poet Philip Arthur Larkin. Thank you so much and stay always blessed, and bye.